Okay, this is going to be all on Elon Musk. Elon Musk sued Tesla. Sued. Tesla founder refused a settlement on fraud inquiry as uncertainty mounts. Tesla founder Elon Musk has rejected an offer to settle allegations of fraud with the U.S. SEC, which have plagued the company with uncertainty in recent weeks. The SEC is investigating Mr. Musk over accusations he deceived investors about taking Tesla private. The commission offered Mr. Musk a chance to settle which he rejected. Tesla now faces a long battle with the government, which could lead to temporary removal of Mr. Musk if the company loses the case. Okay. Mr. Nelson added, if the SEC chooses to move forward, it's completely uncertain he will remain with the company at all, given what they are pushing for. And I think it would be devastating. It would be terrible. I mean, let's be honest. This guy's done so much. And if that happens, he's going to lose his clearance for SpaceX, almost certain. So he noted the biotech executive was banned for 10 years. He added that the hedge fund manager Stephen Cohen was banned for 2 years, along with the U.S. television star Martha Stewart, who was banned for 5, for anything that happens with the SEC. Any form of ban for Mr. Musk would have a large impact on Tesla, with competitors growing in the electrical car market. Tesla has already lost 2 high-profile employees in recent weeks. Mr. Musk is the chairman and CEO of Tesla and owns around 20% of the company. Shares of Tesla have fallen sharply by nearly 14% on Friday, marking its worst one-day decline in nearly 5 years. Tesla's board has supported Mr. Musk up until now, but their role is also being put under increasing scrutiny. And then here's the next one. Elon Musk reportedly asked Tesla employees to test full self-driving version of Autopilot. The Verge. The version of Autopilot that Elon Musk has long promised would make Tesla cars capable of driving themselves and reportedly being handed over to a small group of employees for testing. In the email, Musk promised there were over 100 spots available for the testing program, and that he would take volunteers on first-come, first-served basis. Willing employees have to agree to sharing 300 to 400 hours of driving feedback with the company's Autopilot team by the end of next year. Workers who signed up won't have to pay for the supposedly full self-driving version of Autopilot or for the premium interior if they buy a new car. In total, these features would normally cost about $13,000. It's uncertain if the offer is only available for Tesla employees who don't already own one of the company cars, or if those who do will retroactively have access to those same discounts. A company spokesperson did not respond to a request for comment. Tesla gives employees early priority over new cars, like the Model 3, but typically doesn't offer them discounts. In fact, Tesla doesn't allow discounts or negotiation prices for their cars in its showroom either, unless they are models that have been sitting on the floor or been used for test drives. Musk promised in October 2016 that from that point forward, all Tesla cars would be built with hardware required to handle full self-driving whenever the software was ready. Tesla's been working on a bespoke solution since the time of the announcement after splitting with Mobileye, which was involved in developing the original Autopilot. Musk's timeline for the full self-driving capabilities has been criticized ever since, and experts have questioned whether Tesla will be able to perform such a feat with the hardware they have. This past June, for example, Musk tweeted that Tesla would ship an update in August, which would begin to enable full self-driving features. but that update has not been widely released. Meanwhile, the team that works on Autopilot has experienced plenty of turnover at the top. Former Apple software guru Chris Leitner resigned his post as the head of Autopilot last summer after just 6 months on the job, and his replacement left Tesla this past April. Tesla was also supposed to have demonstration Autopilot full self-driving abilities with coast-to-coast autonomous I can't say it, driving that was originally slated for 2017. The drive has since self-identified as the company's work to improve the safety of existing versions of Autopilot, which came under scrutiny early this year after it was involved in a small number of accidents and deaths. Next up in Google Map and CarPlay isn't the dream you've been waiting for. Elon Musk sued by this is just Mark Cuban's hoverboard company has gone up in smokes. Keep up. Elon Musk reportedly thought he had a verbal agreement with the Saudis and considered using SpaceX stake to back his plan to take Tesla private. Tesla, and this is about the SEC stuff. This is all linked together. The SEC. The tweet is why he's being it's going as a fraud case. So not only can people lose their jobs over a tweet, a damn tweet. A tweet. Let's just get that out there. It's a freaking tweet. A tweet. So they're going to lose. He's going to end up losing the CEO if this goes forward over a damn tweet. And Musk thinks he had a verbal agreement in place with the Saudis wealth fund, and the verbal agreement are often common when doing business in the Middle East. The report also says that Musk told several people that he could have used his own stake in SpaceX, the commercial space flight company he founded and that is worth billions of dollars, to lead to take Tesla private. Awesome, CNBC. You have nothing. I'm not going to click y'all's little stupid damn things. And this is, oh, here it is. An officer's celebrity status or reputation as a technology inventator, I can't say it, does not give license to take those responsibilities lightly. Hey, SEC. Stop going on Twitter. I can't believe you have a freaking Twitter account. Let's go see this Twitter account. Who does he follow? Oh, that's one person that follows. Let's see who they following. Awesome. Fort Worth. A little too close to home. So you just followed that, and that's it. Awesome. The fund's interest in Tesla, the Saudis, yeah. The tweet was not some whim. But if somebody asked him that, I want to see why don't they have the tweet? I know he probably deleted it, but if somebody asked him if he was going to take them pub or private, he's just answering a question on Twitter. That's it. If somebody asked him the question, then it shouldn't, because everybody wants to know that, and if he gave that indication to people, why? Okay, this is another thing I saw. The $420 share price. This has been getting a lot of attention after he took one puff of the Rogan ganja. I'm sure Rogan has a pot brand. According to the complaint, Musk calculated that the $420 price per share based on a 20% premium over that day's closing share price because he thought 20% was a standard premium in going private transactions. The calculation resulted in a price of $4.19. Musk stated that he rounded the price up to $4.20 because he had recently learned about the number significance in marijuana culture and thought his girlfriend would find it funny, which admittedly is not a great reason to pick a price, according to the complaint. A 50-50 chance. Am considering taking Tesla private. Let's see. Does he still have this one? There's that one tweet. Just heard my phone vibrate. Don't know where it's at. Well, that sucks. I never said it would be a bad thing. Permission granted, request ignored. Musk had a call with the board on August 3rd, the day after he sent the email. He told the board he wanted to contact existing shareholders to access their interest in participating in a going private transaction, the complaint said. The board authorize him to contact certain investors and report back on those conversations. Musk never spoke to any shareholders. He had a conversation with a private equity fund representative about the process, according to the complaint, but he didn't contact any additional potential strategic investors to assess their interests. He also did not provide the board with specific proposals, contact existing shareholders to determine if they would remain invested in Tesla as a private company, retain any advisors, or determine whether realtor investors could remain invested in Tesla as a private company. 4 days after he called the call, he sent the tweet. Is it legit? Musk, August 7th, tweeted triggered a maelstrom of calls, emails, and texts from the board, executive staff, analysts, and press. Confusion was the theme on the early on. In one example, Tesla's head of investors relations management sent a text to Musk's chief of staff, Sam Teller, about 12 minutes after. There's my phone. Oh, nothing. 12 minutes after their initial tweet asking, was this text legit? Teller would receive more communication from the press and shareholders. One reporter emailed Musk asking, "Are you just messing around?" The reporter wrote, reaching out to see what's going on with your tweet about taking the company private. Is this just a joke, 420 joke gone awry? So he's basically getting attacked for being, probably because he smoked the pot on Rogan. This is why all of this is coming up. You can't tell me anything different. Cuban's done so much worse on this. Alright, I'm going to post this. I said I was going to do it last night. I got really freaking tired. And I just posted this video, Lord Honey Smack. And it's just an Alex Jones video. But it's funny. They must have been really tired when they were doing this, though. So peace. Please subscribe, like, and share. And my second channel is up here in the top of the banner at the top. It's just Thhatninetykid. And that's where since I've been sick lately, I haven't been posting at all. And I've just done live streams, and that's it. And it's just video games, me playing a basketball game. But what I got on there, I do have videos that I have in the bag, but they're just stuff that I'm going to put out when the NBA season starts. So I'm trying to get all of those taken care of, and I can just put those out one or two of them a week. But I do have a whole bunch of them already in the bag, basically. And if y'all don't know, I think the NBA season, let me check real quick. Let's see. Yeah, preseason's already underway. Let me check real quick. In the middle of October. So that will all be on there, and it'll be videos on what to expect, predictions, transactions that happened over the off season, and I'll have one that I'm just talking about in general. It'll be like a sports podcast, and I'll have 3 to 4 subjects, and there probably won't even be a video, like a video the whole time. It'll probably be me just talking about sports, and I'll have like some generic picture that's on the video the whole time. So y'all have a good rest of the night, and have a great Friday night. Stay safe and remain positive. Peace.